Alright, so the story starts at the gym, and I am one happy boy who is excited to go to the gym because I am excited to get absolutely swollen, jacked, and get a pump and feel good about myself, man. And oh, before we turn away, I also have headphones on because I listen to my own music and not the gym music. You guys know how it be. Alright, and then my plan is to hit shoulders, man. I'm excited. I'm excited to hit shoulders. I'm going to hit the lat machine. So I take a seat in the lat machine, and if you guys don't know what lat machine looks like, here you go. I got a picture for you guys. I took it on the internet. Wait, yo, is he? Is that the whole stack? Holy smoke! Alright, but either way, yeah, I'm about to hit the lat machine, man. But that's not where the story takes place. If the story was just me hitting lats, then that would not be an interesting story. The story really takes place because of the gym structure. The gym is structured so that the pull-up bar right here is parallel to the lat machine. So, I'll pull-up bar here, and I'm working out here. So, here's what happened, man. Here's where the story really kicks off. There's this man. Man walks over to the pull-up bar, and actually from now on, just as the story's perspective is going to be from the lat table. So just assume that all the images here are like looking this direction. So there's a man who comes over, right? There's a man who comes over. He's probably excited to hit lats, but there's something off about this guy. He's just staring at me. He's staring daggers at me, man. And yeah, I'm like, oh, he's probably just like, staring at me blankly because, he's kind of tired and or just like trying to ready himself because he's staring at me, man. And here's the thing. I wasn't really surprised because he was staring at me, even though he could have, stared at the other direction. Because at this gym, or I'm pretty sure in most places in general, it isn't really uncommon for people to just, stare one way or the other. So I'm like, oh, it is what it is. It's kind of weird how he was just staring at me. But that was fine. That was fine, all right? But then here's the thing. He jumped up, right? He jumped up, and this guy was still staring at me. And here's the thing. If you're up at a pull-up bar and you're staring forward, you should probably be staring like forward. But this guy, he was staring down at me. Like he was looking down at me. And I was like, whoa, okay. What is happening? So then I look down, I look around, like try and get his like, eye aura off of me. So that when I feel like or hope that his eyes are off me, I look back up. And this man is absolutely staring daggers at me, man. He's looking like I stole his firstborn child or something. Holy smokes. And let me tell you, this guy was a pretty jacked guy. And I don't know how to draw muscle correctly. So I'll just draw a muscle like this. But he was pretty jacked, man. He's a pretty jacked old man. And I'm scared, man. I'm intimidated because this guy's staring daggers at me. So I'm pretty scared. So I'm just like, looking up, down, because, I'm still trying to hit my, couple sets. And I still got a couple sets left. So I'm still starting up and down because I only got through one set, man. I'm starting up and down because I'm a little bit uncomfortable. I'm trying to avoid his gaze because, who wouldn't be scared of a ginormous jacked man staring daggers into you? So I'm kind of starting up and down, maybe I'm like, maybe I'm just overthinking the situation, man. It's not that deep. But then, here's the thing, man. As he jumped up, as I'm thinking about, maybe it's just like, he's just staring at me for fun, or I don't know, whatever's going on. He's just staring at me, man. I'm overthinking. You're not the main character, man. So, and then as I'm staring up and down, he says, "Rah!" He like scream. He's like lets out a guttural primer roar that you could probably hear in the jungle or something, man. And I'm scared. I'm pretty shocked. I am very shocked. And then as this guy let out his primal, roar that he probably inherited from the king, he starts swinging left and right, left and right, left and right. Now, here's the thing. I'm like, alright, I guess that's a pretty solid exercise. Like, maybe there are better ways to work out, but, he's probably working his abs, maybe he wants to get a little bit of, like, I don't know, shoulder in too. So he's hitting that, man. And I'm like, alright, that's all fun and games. But here's the thing. This man, as he's swinging left and right, like Tarzan from the jungle, he is still staring at me, man. He is staring at me like he's staring at me like I sacrificed his whole bloodline or something, man. Like, dude, I'm just a normal guy. I've done nothing to you. I'm sorry. But he's staring at me, man. He's staring. Like, here's the thing. If you're going left and right, his eyes are moving to stare at me. Like, if he's going right, his eyes are moving. No, if he's going to the left, his eyes are going to the right to counteract it, to stare at me. If he's going to the right, his eyes are going to the left to, like, stare at me. Like, it's crazy, man. I was so scared. All right, so he's still staring daggers at me. But I'm like kind of scared. I'm really scared. Who am I kidding? I was terrified, man. But after a while, he stops. He stops his set. I think his set is over. For him to personally, it felt like eternity, man. It felt way too long. It felt so long, man. But yeah, it is what it is. He finally stopped though, and after he stopped, he got down. And he seemed pretty chill. He stopped, he stopped kind of staring at me. He's kind of like looking away. He's just like, thinking probably, resting a little, getting ready to hit his next muscle or next machine. But he gets off, man. But here's the thing I didn't mention about the pull-up bar. Here's where things get interesting. The pull-up bar isn't just the pull-up bar. Or, yeah, pull-up bar, yeah. It actually has other machines next to it. And this was one of the machines. And if you know, you know. But for this machine, what you normally do is you normally I'm just pointing at this, but normally what you want to do, you normally want to sit down on the machine and do the pull-up bar and do this machine, like work out your tricep, abs, whatever you want to do. So what this man did, he walked over there, right? And I was like, all right, he's over there, but at least he's not directly, he's just staring at me. So I'm like, I'm pretty happy he's over there, and I can finally like kind of hit my sets, hit my shoulders. And here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. If the pull, so at the beginning, when he was staring at me, directly staring at me, you could chalk it up to, pure coincidence, pure coincidence. He's just, happy guy. He's just locked in, and he's just staring at me. But here's the thing. Over here, for this machine, what you have to do, you have to stare the other direction and downwards. You have to look basically diagonally downwards. And you know what diagonally downward means? Diagonally downward means oh shoot, that's supposed to be raised about scare. Diagonally downward means you are not staring at me because I am standing parallel over here. Well, yeah, this is your point of view. So he should be looking at this, not this. So I let out a sigh of relief, man. I'm like, I can finally go back to my workout without feeling intimidated. So I take a breather, I look down, and then when I look back up, I start gasping, man, because this man is still staring directly into my soul like I owe him 15 minutes. Holy smokes, man. Oh my smokes. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is one of my stories at the gym.